The market consolidates as it takes a break between catalysts. Are the bulls still in control? This is Invest with Jacob. Okay guys, so in yesterday's video we talked about the fact that the bulls held support and pushed back up over some key resistance, keeping them squarely in control and pointing us to new all-time highs. Now the question is, will they follow through? I'll get into that in just 1 second, but first, if you're new here, welcome to the show guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob, where we use Elliott Wave Theory to break down the SP 500 and the NASDAQ. I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. All right, guys, the market consolidated yesterday in between the major catalysts of the week. So let's jump into the chart and take a look. Okay, guys, so here we are on the 1-hour futures chart for the S&P 500. As you can see, they consolidated most of the day sideways in a pretty tight range. They broke the overnight low a little bit, came back, tested the overnight high, and then gave us a little bit of a spike down, but no follow through on that spike down. So as of right now, the bulls are still in control of the market. It is still a bull market until it isn't. We are looking for them to top in this area up here, and we are looking for a pullback. But until support breaks, I want to be very clear about this because some of you have listening issues. Until support breaks, this is a bull market and pressure is up, and it should be treated as such. So at this time, we are counting this top as wave 3, this pullback as wave 4, and then we're looking at wave 5 up into that 5,300 area. Remember, it is a diagonal. You can see the structure here is a contracting diagonal. So far, it looks like we have an A and a B in, and we're looking for that C wave up towards the 5,300 plus area. If you remember when we made this high back here, I said I would prefer a pullback, a high, and then one more pullback for wave 4, and then a high. And so far, that's kind of what we're getting. And that would take us toward that 5360, 5420 area. Again, those numbers are elevated because of the contract roll on the futures. On the SPX, it's still around 5,300 to 5,350. So looking for the potential C wave up from here. Now, if the bears on the PPI catalyst or anything else, and remember, guys, a catalyst just allows the market to do what it's going to do. It doesn't matter what the news is. You know, the CPI number was not great, and they took the market higher and are approaching all-time highs again. So don't worry about what the news is. It's irrelevant. It's simply a catalyst, which means it's going to allow the market to do what the market was already going to do. So PPI tomorrow, which is a catalyst, meaning it moves the market, but the tone of the news doesn't dictate the direction. In other words, if it's a great PPI number, we don't necessarily expect this. And if it's a horrible PPI number, we don't necessarily expect this. We just expect the market to move based on sentiment. So if the bears are able to come down and break this trend line, that is their first line of defense, the bulls' first line of defense, that's a small warning. If they break this wave 4 low here at about 51.58, that's a bigger warning, and breaking this blue box is a very strong warning to the bulls that we could see accelerated selling to the downside in a breakdown of the bull market. But until, and I repeat, until we break support, this is a bull market and pressure is up. Over on the NASDAQ, okay, on the NASDAQ, it was much weaker today, trading lower, then bouncing, and then trading lower into the close, and did not have nearly the strength that the ES had. It's still well within its, above its support area, still well within its ABC structure to the upside, still doing just fine as of right now. But it is something to note that the NASDAQ has been weaker on this move up off of this low in general. It didn't retrace as far in its A wave. Its B wave was stronger to the downside, and now we'll see if they can follow through on this C wave back toward that 18,855 area to complete this wave 5 up in this diagonal pattern on the NASDAQ. But this is a pretty ugly structure here at the top, and we are looking for a top here sooner than later, whether they make a new high or not. But again, just so you guys know, above this blue box, it is a bull market. We are in a bull market. It is bullish. Pressure is up. Don't start thinking bearish until we get below that blue box. Same type of setup for the bears on the NASDAQ chart. We would be looking at a start to a move down here and a 1, 2, or AB type setup off of this high over here, where you'd have A, B, and be starting a C leg down that would break support. And again, breaking this blue box, I believe, will accelerate selling. You may get a back test of it first, so you come down through the support, back test support, and then the full breakdown. But I do believe a break of that blue box would accelerate selling if the bears are going to try to take this down and break support. But again, until we break support, bull market, pressure up, price up, looking at all-time highs. Guys, if you love the information that I put out in these videos and you want real-time market updates from me, you need to check out investwithjacob.com. There's a link down in the description. Go ahead and click that link. It'll take you right over to the website. Once you're there, check out our membership plans area. We have 2 incredible plans. Both come with a 7-day free trial. Because I want you to get in there, I want you to make sure you love it, become part of the trading team, make sure it's for you, see what kind of trades we do, interact with PT and I, and you can cancel at any time. You literally have nothing to lose checking out these rooms. We also have our training material. Our advanced Elliott Wave course is almost done. We have several videos in here about advanced fib levels, diagonals, double and triple threes, flats, triangles, how to trade with Elliott Wave, all of that. And if this is just a little bit too much information for you, or you're just getting started with Elliott Wave, we also have our Elliott Wave for Beginners online course. This course is helping real traders make real money and understand the stock market in a way that makes sense. If you've been confused why good news makes the market go down and bad news makes the market go up, this is the course for you. The news cycles don't matter, and Elliott knew that a long time ago. He knew that the key levels mattered, just like our support box on the screen. And that support box is a key level. If those key levels hold, we know what to expect. And if those key levels break, we know what to expect. And that gives you a huge advantage over the rest of the market. This course is 25 videos where I go through your introduction to Elliott Wave Theory, how your mindset and emotion should be the KISS method and why it works. All of the tools and chart setup so that you know how to chart Elliott Wave Theory and have the right tools to do so, as well as your Elliott Wave for Beginners area where we go through each of the waves, how to measure them, how to find the key levels, what happens when they fail, what happens when they succeed, the theory of alternation, corrective depth theory, and so on. Everything you need to know to have a understanding of a market that doesn't make sense. The really awesome thing, guys, is if you don't want to pay for the courses, they are free as part of a membership in either of our monthly rooms. So if you get our Invest with Jacob plan, you get all of our real-time market updates, all of my buy and sell alerts, all of your Elliott Wave questions answered, a midday video where I go over exactly where we are in the counts and what to expect, as well as that trading material you just saw. We trade the SPY and the QQQ, and we swing and day trade. So we do trade quite often in my room. And if you're looking for futures trading, individual stocks, income trading, and advanced training, you need to check out PT's Throne Room. In there, you get everything you get in the Invest with Jacob room, as well as futures trading, individual stocks, his income method that's crushing the market, and his advanced reduced risk binary method that absolutely crushes the market. He gets you in at a cheap price and gets you big multiples on your money, and it's how he structures that trade that's so unique. It's something you really have to see to understand, and that's another reason we give you that 7-day free trial. He also started a challenge account where he put $4,000 into an account, trading mini ES futures, showing you how to build a small account into a large retirement or savings account. Guys, we'd love to have you in these rooms so we can all make money together. All right, our key takeaways for today. We're looking for continuation to the upside as long as they hold the trend line, as long as they hold above this wave 4 low. They are bullish, and we are looking for them to move higher. The absolute breaking point is that blue box. If they break through that blue box, that is a bad sign for the bulls. Over on the NASDAQ, same type of setup. We are looking for them to continue higher toward that 18,855 area. If they break below this B wave low here at 18,140, that is a warning, and below this blue box is a very strong indication to the bulls that things are going wrong. Guys, that is your market update for today. I will talk to you tomorrow.